It's official. You know, my brother is putting out the album Victory Lap.
Yeah.
The All-Star Weekend here in LA.
Yeah.
The love is back in the air.
Yeah, all that.
The music is in a certain pocket.
Puff.
Really?
Puff pulled me aside and was like, look, bud, you have showed everybody what it looks like to hold a man down and to love him. Now show them what it looks like when it all crumbles. That's your responsibility. I hope he doesn't mind me sharing that.
Say came back with a red shirt on. Tiptoed through the alley and went right and started shooting. So to me, that's premeditated.
Lauren London. Okay, so I'm not surprised that her name has entered the chat as far as potential witnesses. Her and Cassie were really, really good friends. What I did not know, I guess my ear just ain't that close to the streets, yeah. But what I did not know is that after Nipsey passed, that Diddy paid for her security.
So, things just took a really interesting turn in Diddy's massive federal case, and it's all about Lauren London. Her name just came up during the jury selection process, and now everyone's wondering why she's connected to this whole situation. Lauren, as many know, was once close with both Diddy and his ex, Cassie. But after that infamous video surfaced showing Diddy allegedly getting physical with Cassie in a hotel hallway, Lauren stayed silent. She never publicly condemned him, never said anything, and that alone raised a lot of questions. But that's just the beginning of a much deeper and messier story. For years now, there have been these ongoing rumors linking Diddy to Nipsey Hussle's death. And now, with Lauren's name surfacing in connection to Diddy's trial, all of those long-standing whispers are being brought back to the forefront. Some people have even gone as far as to suggest that Lauren might have been strategically placed in Nipsey's life to spy on him. This theory involves Lauren being used as a honeypot, a way to get close to Nipsey and keep tabs on him without anyone suspecting a thing. While this may sound like something out of a wild conspiracy, these rumors have been floating around the industry for quite some time, and now that Lauren is being mentioned in Diddy's trial, they're gaining more traction. But wait, it gets even juicier. Reports are now emerging that Nipsey's brother, Blacc Sam, has allegedly distanced himself from Lauren, and the reason might just be her ties to Diddy. If you know anything about Sam, you know he's been fiercely protective of Nipsey's legacy ever since his brother's tragic death in 2019. Sam has worked tirelessly to keep Nipsey's name alive, making sure his legacy is honored the right way.
What kind of conversations did you and Diddy have? Because you and Diddy formed a relationship, I assume through Lauren London and Cassie.
Yeah. Boog threw me the alley-oop, you know.
Oh, you hooked you up with Lauren?
No, I'm saying Lauren introduced me to Puff. Oh.
But now it looks like things are getting a bit more complicated in the wake of these rumors. Some people close to Sam have claimed that his relationship with Lauren started to sour once he found out just how close she was to Diddy, and now those tensions are coming to light.
But yeah, you know, Puff, I brought the album to Puff when it was pretty much done. Just got his feedback, played it top to bottom, just wanted to see what he thought. And he was like, it's room on these records to continue to produce.
Now, let's rewind to the days following Nipsey's death. The entire hip-hop world was shocked when he was gunned down outside his own Marathon clothing store. Since that tragic day, fans and insiders have been left wondering why someone who was so involved in his community, someone who gave so much, would be taken out like that. There have been whispers about the possibility of an industry setup, and one name that's been mentioned a lot in these theories is Diddy. Some people believe that Diddy and his associates may have had a hand in Nipsey's death, and they've pointed to Lauren's connections to Diddy as part of the reason why Nipsey was targeted. Jaguar Wright, a well-known whistleblower, even went as far as to suggest that Lauren wasn't with Nipsey just because she loved him, but because she was allegedly placed there as part of a larger plan.
Because if you were capable of doing what they're saying that you did to Tupac, why the f wouldn't we believe that you were capable of doing it to Nip because he was about to eclipse you?
Dang.
All of your fucking secret meetings with Diddy and y'all fucking knew that they put Lauren on him. All those fucking Diddy parties. All of the support that Snoop has for Honeycomb.
According to Wright, Lauren's role was to watch over Nipsey and report back to Diddy's circle, essentially acting as an insider in Nipsey's life.
Using you now, Lauren. You work with Diddy to line up your baby daddy. No, Lauren London isn't an only child. She has a sister, and her sister was working for the Honeycomb. Cap Capricorn.
But wasn't Diddy executive producer of Nipsey's album?
Exactly.
Fast forward to the recent developments surrounding Nipsey's estate. After his death, it was Sam, not Lauren, who took control of Nipsey's estate, which included managing Nipsey's money and ensuring his children were taken care of. In January 2022, Sam was granted more time by a judge to deal with some unfinished business regarding the estate. By November 2023, the court decided how to split Nipsey's $11.3 million estate, with Lauren getting control over half of it to manage Nipsey's son Crossshare, which includes part of his bank accounts and a 50% stake in Nipsey's businesses, like the Marathon clothing brand. Sam, on the other hand, got control over Imani's share and was given legal guardianship of her. This division was made with the intention of securing the kids' futures, with Sam making it clear that he wanted them to grow up understanding the value of ownership and legacy, something Nipsey was passionate about. Now, Lauren's relationship with Sam has always been delicate. Although Sam has never publicly spoken ill of her, after all, she's the mother of Nipsey's children, sources close to him suggest that he's always had a strained relationship with her, especially after discovering her deep ties to Diddy. Things reportedly became even more tense once Sam realized how involved Lauren was in Diddy's world. Sam's loyalty to Nipsey and his commitment to protecting Nipsey's legacy clearly made it difficult for him to accept Lauren's close connection to someone like Diddy, especially after all the rumors surrounding Diddy's alleged involvement in the industry and his connection to Nipsey's death. And then there's the whole issue of how Lauren introduced Nipsey to Diddy in the first place. Some insiders say that Lauren played a pivotal role in bringing Nipsey and Diddy together, which led to Diddy executive producing Nipsey's final album, Victory Lap.
We gotta go back to the break. We're gonna go back to the break. We're gonna clap again. I'm gonna clap all night, man. Yeah, I would. Find me out different places. Spoke by the door and stand for traction. Double back, just Lauren, I cracked you up.
But here's the thing, by the time Diddy got involved, the album was basically already finished. Nipsey himself had hinted that he wanted Diddy's input on the final product, but some believe Diddy convinced him that there was still more work to be done on the album. That's another piece of the puzzle that people have pointed to when questioning Lauren's relationship with Diddy and her role in Nipsey's life. Jaguar didn't stop at just Diddy, she also dove into the whole Dr. Sebi controversy, and this part is seriously intriguing. For those who might not be familiar, Nipsey was working on a documentary about Dr. Sebi, the herbalist who claimed he had natural cures for diseases like cancer and AIDS. A lot of people believe Dr. Sebi was silenced because of what he was saying, and Jaguar suggests Diddy wasn't simply mentoring Nipsey during the creation of his final album.
Wanted him to stay the way from Dr. Sebi's work. It was a blind corporation that bailed his murder out of jail.
According to Jaguar, Diddy's role might have been more about controlling Nipsey's every move, especially with the way the album was being delayed. Some people believe Diddy was trying to attach the Bad Boy label to Nipsey's project, using Nipsey's rising fame to boost his own brand. Jaguar's theory takes it even further, claiming that Lauren was more than just Nipsey's love interest. She suggests Lauren might have been placed in his life to set him up, leading him to Diddy's world where he could be controlled.
Isn't she? Lauren is the one that introduced Nip. Diddy couldn't even get to Nip, even though he had ties in L.A. It was Lauren that brought Nip to him. These women are used as pawns to move people around, to line people up.
And then, there's another twist with Lauren and Diddy. It all comes down to Lauren's close friend, Capricorn Clark. On a recent episode of his prison podcast, Suge Knight claimed that Diddy assaulted one of his female assistants after she failed to inform him about Cassie talking to KD Cudi.
Same time he got a mother and what's a little girl named Cassie or whatever. He had an assistant by the name of Capricorn. He felt Cap was keeping it on the low about if she was messing with Cudi or not. Puffy beat the shit out that bitch.
According to Suge, that assistant was Capricorn. There's some online speculation that Capricorn might be related to Lauren, though there's no solid evidence of that, but what is clear is they were incredibly close. After Diddy settled his lawsuit with Cassie in November 2023, Capricorn posted a Bible verse on Instagram that sparked a lot of chatter. It read, "Don't take the path of the wicked. Don't follow those who do evil, stay away from that path. Don't even go near it. Turn around and go another way," which many took as a cryptic message directed at Diddy, especially with all the current allegations. Back in 2017, Capricorn gave an interview where she revealed that she was the global brander for Diddy's Bad Boy Records and worked as his personal assistant from 2001 to 2012. However, she never gave an explanation for why she left her position, though it was reported that she was fired for stealing. But Suge's recent statements paint a different picture. He claims she left because Diddy physically attacked her. If that's the case, it would explain why Capricorn has stayed quiet about her time working for Diddy, especially now that he's in the middle of a high-profile trial. It's a bit odd though, because even with an NDA in place, an NDA can't protect illegal activity. So the fact that Capricorn won't speak out just adds more mystery. What's also strange is Lauren's silence on the video that leaked showing Diddy attacking Cassie. Lauren and Cassie were supposedly best friends, but when the video surfaced, Lauren didn't say a word. Not a single word of support for Cassie or anyone else affected by Diddy's behavior. This has a lot of fans scratching their heads, thinking that Lauren's silence speaks to her loyalty to Diddy. It's especially odd considering the long history she shared with both Cassie and Diddy. Now that Lauren's name is being brought up in Diddy's trial, old rumors are resurfacing, with some fans wondering if she knows more about what really happened to Nipsey than she's letting on.
It meant to us. We lost an incredible soul. We lost someone very rare to us, and we lost a real one. And we won't ever be the same. But in Hustle's words, because he used to always say this, the game is gonna test you, never fold.
As the trial unfolds, many are questioning what really happened to Nipsey, and some fans are still suspicious of Diddy's involvement. While it's unclear whether Diddy directly ordered Nipsey's death, some think his actions surrounding Nipsey and the delay of his album may point to something bigger.
I don't know if everybody, when you came out, everybody was like, because everybody had been feeling for you so strongly, and you seemed, I don't know, just like so regal and so. Did you feel that way? You looked so put together and strong.
I just felt like it was surreal, and I felt like I can honestly say God was carrying me through that. That wasn't me. That was all God. Because there was no way. I didn't even want to get dressed. I was gonna wear sweats. And,
were you really? Did somebody?
Like, I'm not getting. Yeah.
Did somebody pull you aside?
Somebody pulled me aside. Puff.
Really?
Puff pulled me aside and was like, "Look, bud, you have showed everybody what it looks like to hold a man down and to love him. Now show them what it looks like when it all crumbles. That's your responsibility." I hope he doesn't mind me sharing that. But Puff was my, he's like a real brother.
He's been through a lot of loss too.
Right. So he was like, you show up. Because he heard, I guess, I don't know who told Puff I was.
Somebody called Puff. Somebody called Puff. Somebody in your family or your team called Puff. Like, talk to Lauren.
Because I was like, I'm wearing whatever. I'm not supposed to this. I was like giving that. And so he was like, no, show up. Show up with your head up.
One fan even pointed out how strange it is that Lauren, who has a child with Lil Wayne and was so close to Cassie, was also involved with Diddy. They're starting to think there's a deeper connection between Lauren and Diddy, and with all the pieces coming together, people are starting to wonder if Lauren's loyalty to Diddy could have clouded her role in Nipsey's life. What do you think? Are people just reading too much into the situation, or is there some truth to these theories about Diddy and Nipsey's death? Does Lauren know more than she's letting on? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.